Welcome to AccuBrush. Let's get started. First, let's go over the things you'll need. Here we have a collection of standard painting tools we recommend, like paint trays, painter's tape, caulk, sanding tools, a traditional large roller, and a high-quality paint. For best results with AccuBrush, we especially recommend you have a damp cloth and a cup of water. You can also use a pole with our XT model. We'll be using this set for a full demonstration of the AccuBrush. Before you get started painting, we recommend completing any touch-up work needed, such as filling in holes, caulking along gaps, and removing or sanding away any bumps in wall texture. This will greatly improve the final look. For inside corners and baseboards, we recommend applying tape and caulk ahead of time for best results. You'll need at least 8 inches of coverage in corners. When unwrapping a roller for the first time, we recommend delinting any stray fragments using some tape. The roller can be detached by pressing in this tab. The shield should be kept clean at all times. The edging brush helps to refine the perfect edge. We recommend keeping the adjuster in the downward position, although it can be lifted if needed to push the edge out slightly more. When returning the lever to its normal position, you must also push the edge brush back into the slot. Pull back the shield and begin loading the roller with paint. Take your time to make sure it is evenly coated. It's important to make sure there are no uncoated parts showing on the sides. Any size paint tray will work, though larger paint trays tend to be a bit faster. If using our XT model, we recommend locking the pivoting handle and flipping the AccuBrush so you can apply consistent pressure when loading. For larger jobs, you can also carefully dip the XT model in a bucket, though be careful to not over-submerge the roller or get paint on the shield. After loading the AccuBrush, we recommend starting a test roll in the middle of the wall. It's important that the brush rolls smoothly and leaves a consistent result. You can see in these samples the result of a roller with not enough paint or that was loaded unevenly. In comparison, here's what the test should look like. If the roller drips or gets stuck gliding, there may be too much paint. You can reload the roller again if needed and begin the edging process. Flip the shield back into place and double check that it is free of any paint. If not, wipe it clean with a damp cloth. You can start just away from the edge and pull into it. As you begin long strokes, make sure to apply firm pressure to the AccuBrush so that all wheels and rollers remain touching the wall at all times. The last stroke direction should be pulling away from the main roller in order to leave a perfect edge. Here you can see the guide wheel has left a mark on the wall, but this will be fixed on the final stroke. Now, flip away the shield and use the roller to blend in the wet edge on the rest of the wall. You can also fix any lines left over from previous strokes. Once there's enough room, you can switch over to a traditional large roller. As you continue, we recommend always being cognizant of where your wet paint edge is, as continuing to blend it while it's still wet is key to achieving a smooth and consistent final look. It's best to work on blending soon after the edge is painted. Here you can see the AccuBrush can't quite reach into the corner. With the corner taped ahead of time, we can complete most of the edge normally and flip out the shield to blend the area. Then, to fill in the small remainder, we'll use a traditional paintbrush. Before the paint and caulk is completely dry, we can pull away the tape to reveal a perfect edge. Cutting in a sealing edge with a brush on a ladder can be very time-consuming. With our pole-mountable XT model, this process can be much easier. After loading paint, you can attach a long pole to reach the area. As you paint, you can walk along to keep the AccuBrush directly in front of you, with the pole at about a 30-degree angle. When taking a break, remove the edge brush and place it in a cup of water. You can either remove the roller and store it in a plastic bag to keep it wet, or you can wash the roller at a sink. It's important to not let paint dry in your AccuBrush, or the brushes will need to be replaced. Thank you for choosing AccuBrush. Check out our website for additional instructions if needed, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future painting tips.